Hey there, and good morning. Is it okay if I get vulnerable for just a minute of your time? So, if you've watched any of my other videos, you've probably heard me say that if you follow Jesus, he will change your life. Let me explain a little bit about how that's worked out in my own life. So, growing up, I was not in the church at all. I grew up in the home of an addict, and there was a lot of trauma that came with that. Many different types of trauma. And growing up in that, it seems like there's never going to be a way out. It can absolutely seem like this will be it forever. But praise God, I met Jesus and he redeemed that. Not growing up in the church, I never worshiped, I never saw hope. And there was a point where I thought, like I said, that was going to be it. And growing up in the home of an addict, that very well could have been the way that I turned out as well. I ended up dealing with some addictions, and thank the Lord, like I said, that he redeemed that for me. But yesterday in church, something happened that just made all these emotions well up in me, and it kind of caught me off guard, and I got choked up while we were singing. You see, yesterday there was no children's church. Our church has a children's ministry where typically we drop them off for the service and they go through lessons with the children's ministry volunteers. So yesterday we didn't have that, so they were in the main service with us. And I'm standing there worshiping, and I have one of my daughters on either side of me. And at this point, both of them have professed faith in Jesus. Both of them have said that they want to be repentant, that they are repentant, and they want to accept the sacrifice of Jesus for their own life. And yesterday we're standing there worshiping, and my little one, who's 7, leans up against me and puts her arm around me and is singing worship with me in church. Man, I gotta tell you, when I was 7 years old, I was going around with my mother while she was buying her stuff and watching her ruin her life, thinking that that's how I was gonna be. But yesterday, I'm standing in church with my 7-year-old. She's got her arm around me and we are worshiping King Jesus together. I gotta tell you, of all those emotions, gratitude and thankfulness coming off of Thanksgiving, last week, I was just filled with so much gratitude that I cannot believe that I've been redeemed, and now that's trickling down into my family. I've said before in my videos, I don't know what you're going through, but everybody goes through some things, and I gotta tell you, Jesus can redeem it. If you call on Jesus, he will redeem it. In Romans chapter 8, it says that the Lord is working out everything for the good of those who love him and who are called according to his purpose. If you're hearing this, you need Jesus. Everybody needs Jesus. Call on him and follow him, and he can redeem you as well. He's changed my life, and I promise he will change your life. God bless.